Understanding the difference between an orchard and a grove. 1. Definition and purpose. An orchard refers to a cultivated area of land specifically planted with fruit-bearing trees or shrubs for commercial or personal use. Orchards are meticulously managed to yield fruit crops such as apples, oranges, cherries, or peaches. They often require regular pruning, fertilization, and pest management to maintain fruit quality and yield. In contrast, a grove generally refers to a small group of trees or shrubs, often of the same species, planted for shade, ornamental purposes, or as part of a natural landscape. 2. Plant variety and layout. Orchards are typically planted with a variety of fruit trees or fruit-bearing plants arranged in rows or patterns to facilitate cultivation, harvesting, and maintenance practices. Each tree species in an orchard is selected based on climate suitability, soil conditions, and market demand for its fruits. Groves, on the other hand, may consist of trees of the same species or a mix of species, depending on aesthetic considerations or ecological restoration goals. 3. Commercial versus recreational use. Orchards are primarily established for commercial purposes, aiming to produce fruit crops for sale in markets, grocery stores, or direct-to-consumer outlets. They are managed to maximize fruit production and economic yield. Groves, while sometimes used for small-scale fruit production, are more commonly planted for recreational purposes, such as public parks, botanical gardens, or private landscaping, where their aesthetic appeal or shade-providing qualities are valued. 4. Maintenance and care. Orchards require intensive management throughout the growing season, including irrigation, fertilization, pest control, and pruning to ensure healthy growth and optimal fruit production. Farmers or orchardists often employ specialized techniques to enhance yield and quality, such as grafting, thinning fruit clusters, and protecting crops from frost or disease. Groves generally require less intensive care and may be left more to natural processes, with occasional pruning or shaping for aesthetic purposes. 5. Size and scale. Orchards can vary significantly in size, ranging from small family-owned plots to extensive commercial operations spanning hundreds of acres. The scale of orchards allows for efficient cultivation and harvesting practices, often involving mechanized equipment for tasks like fruit picking or tree maintenance. Groves are typically smaller in size and may encompass only a few trees or a small area within a larger landscape, emphasizing natural beauty or ecological conservation. 6. Ecological and cultural significance. Orchards contribute to agricultural landscapes and play roles in local economies by providing employment, supporting rural communities, and supplying fresh produce to consumers. They also serve ecological functions by providing habitat for wildlife and contributing to biodiversity. Groves, whether natural or cultivated, enhance environmental aesthetics, promote biodiversity, and provide recreational spaces for people to enjoy nature and relax in shaded areas. 7. Historical and cultural context. Orchards have historical significance in many cultures, dating back centuries as essential sources of food and economic prosperity. Traditional orchard practices and fruit varieties are often preserved as part of cultural heritage and culinary traditions. Groves may have cultural significance as well, particularly in landscapes where they are planted for ceremonial purposes, memorial sites, or as symbols of natural beauty and environmental stewardship. 8. Community engagement and sustainability. Orchards and groves can foster community engagement through activities such as fruit picking events, educational tours, or environmental conservation initiatives. Sustainable orchard management practices, such as integrated pest management, IPM, and organic farming methods, promote environmental stewardship and minimize ecological impacts. Similarly, groves contribute to sustainable landscapes by enhancing biodiversity, improving air quality, and providing natural habitats for wildlife.